Hi, this is Donna, and I wanted to share a few projects I've been working on. This next weekend we have the Smokey Bear Days, which we do every year, celebrating Smokey Bear in our little town. And I no longer belong to the women's club here, but I somehow got tangled up in it again this year. And so I was asked to make some stuff so that they could sell at their booth to make money. They make money for the children of our area to send them to different camps that we have. We have some really cool camps. We have excellent camps in this area. So we go and get the money together, or they do now. And I got talked into making things for them to put it at their booth, and then at the same time I'm sharing a booth with two other women, and so I'm trying to make stuff for me to sell, so I have to kind of keep them separated so I don't make the same things for us. So what I made for them was I got these blocks from Oriental Trading, and I'm trying to use up my scraps this year, so it came in really handy. I painted the boxes and used the scraps, decoupaged them, so I'm spending way too much time on somebody else's booth, but anyway, to put pictures. You put a picture up here, and I don't even have any pictures here, but just to put a picture in here to put on your desk at work or something. So I've gone ahead and made quite a few different ones for them, and did a lot of decoupage and decorating, and I was doing this before I found out that I was going to be sharing a booth with the other ladies. They even have the little butterfly ones, and so this one takes a little more time because you're having to paint all inside of here also. But they're really cute. This one probably would hold two pictures if they weren't too wide. And so I have all different kinds, all different colors. Even have a little music one, little music butterfly. I like this one, black, and I used some real pretty ribbon lace. Put a little flower on the top of that. Made it a little more simple. And I made them all different. And then I even have one for a baby. So we have a little baby one, the little diaper pin on top, and little bottles and bibs and little lace. So it could be for either boy or girl. And then just a couple more, like the little brown with the little yellow flower and in blue. So I thought they all turned out really nice. Here's a little more fancy one with a little crystal flower on the top. And then here's a couple more butterflies with the darker red and like a greenish color. So I made that for the ladies to sell at their booth. And trying to get theirs done. I have to give it to the president tomorrow, meet her at the clubhouse. That's another thing. They have got a new clubhouse. We're so excited because we don't have to use the library anymore, and it's just an absolute fabulous thing that happens for them. And then I have this little cherry blossom one, and a little pink, and another one with pretty little lace around the edges. So we had an open house party last week, I believe it was, and for their new open house, and it's just fabulous. It's just we were just so excited that they have their own little house now. So now they're just trying to furnish it. But then I made these little notebooks just to put notes in, carry them in your purse, using more of my scraps, just decorating them all a little bit different. This one I put in a little tag where you can, a little bookmark to mark where you are. I put a little key on it. And I didn't want to decorate them too fancy because they're going to be in your purse or your pocket or something like that. And so I did all of these for them. This silver thing back here I got, it's an earring at the dollar store, and it comes in handy decorating things. But notes. You kind of have to decorate the front of it so that you know what the front of the book is compared to what the back of it is. This is cute. This and that, the little ruler ribbon. And take note. And then I just decorated 3 of the flowers on the front of that. And that one. So I have all these little notepads for them to use also. To sell. And then I had some of the leftover jewelry from last year. You probably remembered the little bottle cap jewelry for the little kids. I had the necklaces and the bracelets. I had leftovers, so I'm just going to see if they can hurry up and get rid of some more of that. And then I had leftover picture frames that I decorated, so see if they can get those sold off for 50 cents or something. And I had made small ones, and these were the little bit bigger ones, but just made little baby ones, decorating them. Hopefully we can get rid of them. I'm going to tell her tomorrow I don't want this back. Take it and don't bring them back. But I made those for those ladies over there also. And of course the jewelry. And so then the booth that I'm going to be sitting at, I'm trying to make some of the graduation cards, because graduation is the end of next month, and our school here in Capitan is orange and black, and so I made quite a few orange and black ones and left the inside blank. And then in town, about 20-30 minutes away, they're turquoise and silver, I believe, but I did turquoise and white. And so I know some of them will be coming down here for our little street parade thing. So I made a few of those. And so this one was really cute. I did the embossing folder and then kind of glittered up some of the little flowers and glittered up the 2012. And that's for the one in town. And then that one's for our kids. And then these I haven't got the 2012 on them yet, but we have a couple of different. I'm trying to use that scraps on all of my projects that I'm doing. This one's nobody's color, it's just off the wall, but I'm using scraps. So, and then here's some more of the orange and black, using that excuse me, some of that old ribbon that I hardly ever use. And here's another one. And then some kind of funny off the wall. Excuse me. With some ABC 123 ribbon. My throat's dry. And then this one, I cut this out. I have some of these little tags that you get. I don't know what the company was called. It's for scrapbooking, and then they have a smaller version for card making. And it's these little guys here. And I thought it was kind of cute. It kind of reminded me of a graduation person in their little suits. So I thought that was funny. And then here's some just different ones. Hello. May all your weeds be wildflowers, and thinking of you. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Then I got this really neat stamp, and these are, I made these breast cancer tags, because we're all touched in one way or another with a person that's had cancer or is going through cancer right now. And I have this stamp, so I made these little bookmarks or tags, whatever you want to call it, and I embossed them and then highlighted it with pink. And it says what breast cancer, or what cancer can't do. Cancer is so limited, it cannot cripple love, it cannot shelter hope or shatter hope, it cannot corrode faith, it cannot cripple love, it cannot destroy peace, it cannot kill friendship, it cannot suppress memories, it cannot silence courage, it cannot invade the soul, it cannot steal eternal life, it cannot conquer the spirit. And so I made a few of those, just like I said, for bookmarks or just a tag or something, if somebody wants to give that to someone that they know that is going through that right now. And I keep saying breast cancer. I did the breast cancer ribbon on there, but it just says cancer. And then I made some more of these little bookmarks. I've seen these being made on YouTube with the big old paper clips, and they're quite easy, and they also use up your scraps. So I made a bunch of different kinds. Some of them I put words, passion, like if reading your passion, and then some little pop-up stickers. And I should put a few little more, put a ribbon on some of them. Like this one looks cute with a ribbon on it for a mother, for Mother's Day. I'm going to try to be making Mother's Day and Father's Day cards this next week. I've got to start popping them out very quickly because it's going to go fast. And just a pop-up stickers, and then this was just plain with something stuck in it because the paper was kind of pretty. And then this one I did a little owl on with my, I think it was called 3 Owl Punch or something. He's really cute. So I made those for me to sell. And then these little ones, I've seen these on YouTube also. They're the little picture frame. I'm just knocking everything over. The little acrylic picture frames and more scrap paper. And you can't decorate them too 3D because it won't go in. You know, it doesn't have a very big slot. So on this one I just put this and that, put a little flourish there, and then the girl that I saw was putting the colored paper inside the pin because the pin doesn't unscrew and you can put paper in there, but I'm working on the wire here, so I probably won't be decorating their pins. But I've made a couple of these so far. I have some colored pins also, so I'll put the pink one on this one. This one says Jot It Down. And even these little I'm flowers and the little bow, you can see that it's stressed a little bit, just how flat they are. So you know how flat these decorations have to be to go in there. So they'd be very fast and easy to get those decorated. And then I wanted to share my my latest little gadget. You're all the same. We're sitting there working, and your area gets smaller and smaller and smaller as you're working on your projects. And you lay your ATG gun down, and you get strings and paper and glitter and stuff stuck to your tape. So I saw this on eBay, and I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and try it and see if this works. This has been a really cool little gadget. It has a little hole right here to put the handle in, and just sit it in there, and it's very sturdy, and you can just kind of slam it in there and it stays. So I thought that was my best, latest gadget that I got. And the man wanted me to take a picture for him because he did not have an ATG gun, and he needed pictures to, I guess, post on eBay. And then he also gave me this little stand here. He makes a single stand, and then he has one that's called a card display or a drying stand that has quite a few little slots going back like that where you can put your cards in to display your cards. So I thought that was really nice of him to send that to me to take a picture. for him. And then also he has a double one of the ATG gun. He has a double one, so if you have two guns, you can have them side by side, all organized, not getting strings and paper and glitter attached to your glue or your tape. He has paper punch, Lazy Susan. He's got wall-mounted ribbon storage. He's got like embossing heat tool holders, which that's what I should really be using instead of here, because sometimes it's in my way. And then he's got stands for the smooch spritz and the ink spritzers and markers. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I thought that was a very well spent $15. So just wanted to share that with you and show you what I've been working on. And I've got to get busy and get some more cards going. I need Mother's Day and Father's Day cards. I think I'm just going to do the graduation, Mother's Day, and Father's Day cards right now, because that's what's coming up immediately. And then September, I've got 2 weddings cards to do and mini albums to do, and I'm getting freaked out. So I've got work to do. So thank you so much for watching, and frog hugs.